Hey guys, hey everybody, it's Kyle. It is August 14th, and I just kind of wanted to do an update video. I really, I'm having a hard time just getting up and doing normal things, and the remote neural manipulation, like to my spine and my brain, the electromagnetic pulses, to my nervous system and my back are just so bad. Like I wake up every morning, feeling like a zombie, but I just feel like, I have to do something. We've worked so hard, all a bunch of target individuals are working so hard to get the information out. And Target Individual Day is coming up on the 29th of August. There's stuff going on in Oregon, in Boston, in Chicago, Florida, in Atlanta. Go to TI Chronicles for strikeout targeting if you want to join that, because we have, it's the 14th, so we don't have that much longer. I think that's like 15 days. Is that 15 days? Yeah, I think that's 15 days. But I hope all you guys are doing okay. Men and women who are going through this non-consensual torture. I know that you're probably not, because I'm not doing okay. I visited with my family. My mom and dad came in from Florida this weekend. I went and hung out with my grandma, who is like 80 something, and she is still living in her own home, in the home her and my grandpa got, living by herself, taking care of herself, and she is, getting older. So the family kind of, my family needs help from me. It's awful. I mean, it's an awful feeling to sit there and talk with my grandma, who I really love, and I want to be talking about like a job that I got and what I'm doing in life, but I can't even talk to her about this. There's no way she would ever understand anything about directed energy weapon systems technology and doing activism for it. It's very, very painful. My parents understand that it's happening, but don't know how serious it is, and don't really know how to help me. But I'm one of the lucky targeted individuals, because a lot of targeted individuals, their families are actually involved. So I'm pretty lucky, and that's a scary thought, because it's super painful. It's so pain. This stuff is so painful that I don't know how to express it in words. Like, I get on these videos, and anything that I say at the beginning, it was a little bit better, because like I kind of knew the parameters. I was being tortured, and okay, we're gonna deal with this in a couple of years if we just put out videos, just film ourselves and film what's happening, and people will know, and this will go away. People will start protesting it. More and more awareness will gather, which is happening on a certain scale. But I feel now, I see a lot of people with other alternative news. They're picking up, like Alex Jones talks about this. He talks about the see-through-the-wall technology and things like that. So alternative news is talking about it in certain ways. They're just not talking about it in as specific of ways as I think that they should be talking about it, because it's so dangerous. But what I'm going to be working on, or what I have in my head right now, is I'm going to start doing some videos with better production value. I'm going to try and get some money together, because I'm super poor. But try and get some money together for a good webcam and then a microphone, and so I can screen share. And I'm just going to be working on. I do see a lot of target individuals, Dr. Horton and Romola D. Dr. Horton's doing a lot of great videos. She talks about targeting. She's, a lot of awareness, and Romola D too. And then they go off on other inhumane subjects or corrupt things that are going on in the world, which is fine. This is the directed energy weapon torture, and these contractors and the DoD, torturing American citizens and other innocent citizens in the world, and the surveillance system that is a nightmare worse than 1984. You know, it's tied into a larger corrupt picture, and I understand that, but I feel like I just want to focus. I want to focus on directed energy weapon torture, you know, neurotechnology, and then the gang stalking, community policing, and surveillance that goes along with it. And I want to focus on, articles and documents from the Army, documents from the Navy, documents from WikiLeaks, and these corporations, these contractors doing this to us. I want some better production value so that, I can get, because I think on my channel, a lot of people tell me this. They're like, you're probably, your whole audience is probably just targeted individuals, other target individuals who understand this. I hope that's not completely true, but that's what I kind of think, but this stuff, like, that's what I have in my head to do, is to get a webcam and get a microphone. The computer thing is a problem because my attackers are hacked into my computer and my phone so bad, so I have to come to actually my camera phone to make videos, and even those I have to upload on the phone. I can't upload them on my computer because my hackers are just hacked into the computer and they stop what I'm trying to do. And when I try and edit anything, they just stop that. They stop that file from being produced where I can put it on YouTube. So I'm gonna have to really work at that. But I kind of want to go in that direction so I can get some stuff with good production value that non-TIs will see, and maybe other people on YouTube who are, doing alternative news, or actually the real news. I call it the real news because mainstream media is talking about like the stupidest stuff every day. It's like a tweet from Donald Trump or something like that, and babies to the elderly are being tortured with directed energy weapon systems, experimented on by neuroweapons and neurotechnology, and tortured to oblivion where they can't even live their lives. Sometimes, like last night, I was talking into texting back and forth to another target individual, and we were just like, she was like, I'm so tired of this. I'm just, I was like, yeah, I'm beyond tired. And she was like, ditto. So that's what I'm going to be trying to work on. I can barely survive. Like, I can barely just get up and stay sitting up, because it's just, my mind is, it's almost like they've cleared neural pathways with electromagnetic pulses, and now it's a constant battle. It's a constant battle of just in this the bidirectional stream of energy that they're doing this with, trying to push things in, actually probably, damaging interior parts of the brain. I really think that this stuff, like, when they have this bidirectional stream of energy on us and this neurotechnology, and they're doing this remote neural manipulation shit, like, so you've got, the Hive team or whatever, and then they're working with the automated software. They're actually, affecting things by sending signals to the brain. The brain can then send signals, to the rest of the nervous system, or like the hypothalamus, or your endocrine system, or your pineal gland. And I feel like they have specific techniques and protocols to damage those parts of the brain, or to interfere with them. The thyroid gland and things like that. So I forgot where I was going with that. But I think I think that's a reason for, a lot of the depression we feel. I think, where I was going with that is, I think with these neuro weapons, electromagnetic pulses and directed energy, to the nervous system, can actually cause, biochemical changes in the brain. It can make you not produce enough serotonin, or produce too much dopamine and things like that. So with directed energy, you get what's the word that I'm looking for? I can't think, guys. It can create chemical changes in the brain. So how your brain works, actually, like how the serotonin, and how different different chemicals in the brain are processed, I guess. I don't know. That's not a good way to say it. But I think y'all get what I'm saying. I think you get where I'm going with that. What else is going on? Like TI Day, I'm looking forward to that. If you do have like an event, and you want me to put out information about it, I don't know about that, like, because I think that people are a little bit worried that some of these events are going to get infiltrated, by COINTELPRO. So I don't know how that would work if y'all want me. But if you want me to put out information so people can get in touch with you about your event for Targeted Individual Day, I think people are going to be doing events and activism all over the world. I think it's going to be a big success. I hope it is. I really am just praying and hoping that it is. But if you do, just email me at vulcanwolverine@gmail.com, and I will, I'll do a video about, whatever number you want people to call, or, website you want people to hook up with, or whoever is putting together the event. If you want me to give out information to contact them for any targeted individuals or non-TIs who want to be involved on Targeted Individual Day, please let me know. Please contact me, and I'll make a video right away, because we need to, I think everybody's been preparing for a long time. But yeah, so that's kind of survival is what's going on for me. The gang stalking isn't that bad. I get, like, I'll walk my dog and there are sirens in the distance, and then I get a lot of vehicular stalking, the one light vehicular stalking. They actually change street lights on me. My attackers somehow change street lights on me, and then I get authority figures, EMS, firemen, sheriffs, city police, state police, doing vehicular stalking to me. But some of the stalking around my condo has slowed down and doesn't happen because I stay isolated. I isolate in my condo. I don't go out much. I go out, to get groceries and stuff like that. But there's some people who still do it. They'll still, come out at the same time as me or whatever. But it's not as horrible as I hear it from some other people. But the neurotech used on me and the directed energy weapon torture is like the worst. Right now they're making my back, just this like electrical shot of pain go up my back, and then mutilation of my jaw, like muscles, because what they're doing is this bidirectional stream of energy that's doing the remote neural manipulation. They can just send a signal to your nervous system to shoot pain in certain nerves around, and then when those nerves are excited or activated, then they cause inflammation in the muscles and then a lot of pain. And so then your brain's being cooked by electromagnetic pulses to it, which are microwaves. Let's see. Yeah, there's like heat right here. And then I got up this morning. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I got up at like midnight, and I went grocery shopping. And I think I've told y'all this. I wear like 20 copper scrubbies and stainless steel scrubbies, like 20 in all, put together into a Ziploc bag, and then the Ziploc bag into 2 grocery bags, and then I put it down my pants in front of my groin, because they shoot microwaves, like external hits, to my groin if I don't have that. And so I woke up this morning, and I needed to kind of change all that out, because it gets funky after. It's just so crazy that I have to do that. But let me tell you, it's like I took that out to go to the grocery store, and I came back, and I hadn't put it back in, because it kind of felt nice to not have a whole bunch of copper scrubbies down my fucking pants. But then I came back, and I didn't put it back in. and immediately I'm sitting down and they're microwaving my groin, and it's so much pain. I'm like curling over in pain, and I'm like, okay, gotta fucking put that thing back in. So they make sure that I have to keep all this stuff on me, and that's like a, you know, what Dr. Horton said is like a secondary or tertiary torture that you have to